Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
So he's currently floating in the goop there. Kamigala, to defeat Cell, they need to ascend beyond Super Saiyan. And then this happens.
Oh, that is all kinds of bad happening at once. Hey guys, Saxdude26 here, and Cell just successfully absorbed Android 17. In Piccolo's desperate attempts to keep the androids occupied to stop them from tracking down Goku, Cell found us instead. And now, to try and stop him from becoming complete, Tien is going to go one-on-one with Cell in Piccolo's place. Granted, this is far more impressive in the anime because Tien literally pours every ounce of energy he can into a tri-beam to keep Cell immobilized.
Yeah, that's the one I was watching out for.
Point stands, good on him for trying to hold Cell back and stop him from basically dooming us all. While Gohan and Goku have to watch on in horror as they've got far too far to travel to try and save Tien in time. And they're also waiting on Vegeta and Trunks coming out of the hyperbolic time chamber. And as such, Tien is beaten to near death by Cell. But then, Goku comes in with instant transmission to get them out of there. Cell, intrigued by the prospect of fighting the most powerful fighter on Earth, wants to go toe-to-toe with Goku. And instead, Goku ignores him completely, picks up Tien and Piccolo, and teleports right out of there. That is quite a move. I must figure out how he does that. Cell once again trying to absorb as much information from every fighter as he possibly can. With that, we've safely made it back to the lookout and Tien and Piccolo have been saved. But Piccolo's right. The gap between Cell's power and our power is well widened. Not even a Super Saiyan can handle them now. Until someone finds a way to ascend past the level of Super Saiyan, this second form semi-perfect Cell is well outside the power range that anyone can handle. But thankfully it has now been 24 hours, and Vegeta and Trunks are now emerging from the hyperbolic time chamber after being in there for a year, the longest time anyone has ever used it. And it really shows because Trunks' hair has grown out kinda like Gohan's. He's hit level 31 and learned my favourite energy attack in the game, Sword Blast, and Vegeta, of course, since we haven't had control of him since Northern Mountains, is level 26, having now learned Energy Punch. Now, Trunks' hair has grown while Vegeta's hasn't because pure-blooded Saiyan's hair does not change from the day they're born. Hence the reason Gohan's been getting longer hair, and Trunks now has as well. Pretty neat, but now the big question. How's the training gone? Have they been able to reach a level beyond a Super Saiyan? Well, Vegeta cutting off Trunks means either they've succeeded or he doesn't want to talk about it. Well, I guess you'll have to see for yourself. There we go, Trunks confirming they have done it. They have ascended past the level of Super... Vegeta, please. Cell just absorbed Android 17. He's just laughing it off. Get ready for the Prince of all ego trips. Clearly, trying to defeat Cell has taken its toll on you. That's why I'm offering to do the job myself. Not even Goku is underestimating it. Triple ha ha ha! You have no idea, Kakarot. Okay, so Vegeta is boasting that his power is more than triple what he walked in with. Well, I mean, hopefully that means he's keeping up to Trunks. But with that, Bulma arrives with Super Saiyan armor for everyone for our fight against Cell and our training. Gohan and Goku go into the chamber with theirs, and Trunks has his for the fight against this new form Cell. But there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. It's official. Vegeta and Trunks have found a way to reach a level beyond that of a Super Saiyan. Also, Trunks really works well with the Super Saiyan armor. I do dig the look. But with that, in spite of the fact that I do love playing as Trunks, I am going to focus on Vegeta because he is behind on level. First things first, we've got to find out where Cell is, we've got to track him down, and we've got to stop him from absorbing Android 18 before we are all doomed beyond recognition. Thankfully, his path seems to be... Where is it? Is it the Dino something? I can never remember the area here, but it's very close to, yeah, Tropical Islands. I love the music here. Ooh, that music. I love the music for Tropical Islands. I sense that Cell is chasing androids 16 and 18 on these islands. Unfortunately for them, I've ascended beyond the level of a mere Super Saiyan. And with that, now every time we turn Super Saiyan, we transform into what the Principal Saiyans affectionately refers to as Super Vegeta. I have ascended beyond a normal Vegeta and a normal Super Saiyan. Now, on that note, I do need to clarify something incredibly important. This is something I didn't properly understand just playing the game as a kid, because for the longest time I didn't actually see this arc when I was a teenager. And then when I did, I was incredibly confused. What on earth have we just become? Because this transformation is not actually an Ascended Saiyan. We'll be getting onto what an Ascended Saiyan is later down the track. But what this transformation is actually referred to is an Ultra Saiyan. Well, that's the unofficial title. The official title is actually Super Saiyan Stage 2. So to avoid confusion completely, Super Saiyan Stage 2 sacrifices your movement speed and channels all of your ki into inflated muscle mass and increased power output. What that basically means is that Vegeta was toting more than triple his strength. Combine that with his new attack, Energy Punch, which effectively layers an energy blast on top of your normal melee damage, and you effectively have a force to be reckoned with that, quite frankly, doesn't need movement speed to be powerful. So, yeah. The devastating strength you can get off Energy Punch even with regular unpowered Vegeta is pretty outstanding, but Super Vegeta... The power you can get off this attack is insane. Granted, it does eat through your energy bar very quickly, especially as a Super Saiyan. Oh, I'm sorry, a Super Vegeta. Again, because this has replaced our standard Super Saiyan transformation, and to avoid confusing what an Ascended Saiyan is later down the track, I will be referring to this transformation as Super Vegeta or Ultra Saiyan. And when we get to Ascended Super Saiyan, you're going to understand why. But for now, look! The return of one of the few enemies we haven't seen come back since Legacy of Goku 1. The Pterodactyls. Just like the Triceratops, no, it wasn't a Triceratops, it was a T-Rex. Just like the T-Rex and the wolves, their size and their spriting has been greatly changed since the first game, and I love it. It is so nice to see these enemies fully fleshed out with a slightly better indication of their size. But again, no match for the super duper Principal Saiyans. Granted, these saber-toothed tigers are like the wolves in the way they fight, but just even more fast and more annoying. In fact, actually they're closer to being like the warthogs, if I'm completely honest. Oh, but my goodness, my health bar is not liking this. No, stop it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, that is the one thing you're going to be noticing. I mean, yeah, I'm playing as Vegeta. I'm incredibly reckless. So it kind of goes without saying that I'd be running into a lot of things. But yeah, you've really got to be careful in the Tropic with the speed these enemies run at, because even the ladybugs, they're now a tier 3. They are green. I love how the enemy difficulty follows the same coloring convention as classic Mario Brothers. I mean, with the exception of the I guess with the exception of the Koopas, considering they go green, then blue, then red. Is it going green, then blue, then red? Unimportant. What? Regardless. Yeah, and we've just got these pterodactyls everywhere. I love how they still look exactly the same, effectively, except the spriting's just a lot closer to what they should be, you know, as dinosaurs. It is incredible, and I love it. It is and isn't a callback, and that's why I think I love the most about it. But yeah, the cool thing about the tropical islands is that we have got a lot to play with in terms of grinding before the fight with Cell, before we find him, and also getting Vegeta and Trunks to a level that I think better reflects the training they've had. If I am completely honest, the place I really want them both to be is probably level 35. So once I've cleared through most of these areas and found the character gate that's actually going to stop us from fighting Cell, that's where I'm going to do a little bit of off-screen grinding and make sure Trunks and Vegeta are where they should be. Now I believe there's a flight charge there, and the gate is actually through the middle where all of those saber-toothed tigers were. I've just got to make sure I actually grab everything. Yeah, the gate should be through the middle here. once I get rid of all these saber-tooth tigers. Come on. Come on. You ready for the two-handed smash? There we go. Fantastic. Can I put a little reticle over Vegeta like I did for the... like I did for the cross slash? Put the summoning icon from Final Fantasy VII over the top. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it. I mean, cross slash at least has a bit of a better flair to it because it's a static image. I don't know if it really has the same impact if I do that the same way I did for cross slash with the summoning icons. I'll think about it. I'll do something. See, that's the thing. They're expecting me to be level 30, but quite frankly, the place I would like Vegeta and Trunks to be is probably level 35 because things are going to speed up very quickly. The gap is going to widen very quickly, and I really want them to be in a good place for when we move forward. So rather than going there, I'm actually going to go this way. And I know I left the flight charge behind earlier. Look, we have another Namek. A place where the planets are green and the sky is blue. Madness! Take me away from this crazy bounce as fast as you can. I love the Namekians. They're so silly. What do you want, civilian? I've lived a life of luxury in West City. There was nothing I couldn't have. But it was an empty life. I remember you! You were shouting in the background in that one episode of Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Dude, I know you're having issues with your girl. Trust me, I get it. But you're making a scene, man. If you love something, you have got to set it free.
Okay, that's not.
You can't be so clingy. It's kinda creepy.
And we're done.
Here, you can take the apartment card. You can have anything you want from there. I know I am beyond material world now. I also am digging the Zen garden that you've made with these rocks. It actually has a fantastic look to it. But with that, we can actually go back to the apartments in West City and go to the other one that wasn't open already. What was it? From memory, A we went to, because that was where one of the Namekians was staying, because the apartment card was in the mayor's office. And C... no, I just said C. B was the one that was still under construction. So we've kind of hit a point now where I'm just grinding and making my way back to the flight charge, so I'll see you back there.
Now you shall feel the wrath of Super Vegeta!
So back down here was the only other place we needed to go before going through that character gate. So if we can just get past these saber-tooth... no! Stop hitting me. Stop! I want to go to the flight circle. Get out of my face. Or I kick you in yours. Get out of place, I kick you in face. You dare go up against Super Vegeta? I mean, in the context of the show, it's a pretty cool moment, but I will say it does have a level of cheese to it as well. So, yeah, there's no hiding that. But over this way with the flight charge is probably the most important thing to have this close by. Access to a save point. Which means we've got a couple of rocks to re-heal ourselves if we have to, and also a place to save, and a place to change characters. So I'm going to train up Trunks to level 35, same with Vegeta, and then I'll meet you back at that character gate. Here we go. Wonderful. Everyone move out of the way and let me through. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, now that we've got Vegeta and Trunks to level 35, time to go pay Cell a visit? No. Time to go pay Cell a beating. Yes, a little bit of chicken never hurt anybody. Thank you. Exactly the kind of top-up I needed. Of course, Vegeta's gonna be going into this fight powered up. It's you, Vegeta! And you must be Cell. Hello? I just love Vegeta's cavalier attitude. How noble of you. That's not by me. I've come to tell you your time is up. Is that right? You have to be kidding me. I find it hard to believe my cells are in your body. How could I have turned out so ugly? What a waste. Tell me, are you ready to now witness a power that has not been seen for thousands of years? Are you really claiming, Vegeta, that Super Vegeta is on par with the legendary Super Saiyan? It is your end. I think he is. So, first things first, let's actually make sure we scan Semi-Perfect Cell, and now the time to pay him a beating. So yes, he is a lot taller and a lot faster than us, but I really don't think that is something that is concerning Vegeta all too much. Because look at the amount of damage he is taking from our punches. I imagine while that tail stuff's going on, Vegeta's just laughing it all off. Oh yes, destroy the rocks for me, why don't you? You know, I got hit by that and it wasn't even remotely threatening, and that is kind of the whole thing they're going on with Ultra Powered Saiyan, is that it is just devastating. He didn't even get a chance to use the Kamehameha wave. That is nuts. Oh. And with that, Super Vegeta has defeated Set. Or not. You're not Vegeta. You can't be Vegeta. You've become something else. That's right. No, you're not, Vegeta. How did you inquire your strength? We've been over this. Enlighten me. I do lots of push-ups and sit-ups and drink plenty of juice. Easily my favorite Vegeta line. I don't think so, Cell. You're outclassed in every way. And here is my son. His name is Trunks, and he too is a true Super Saiyan like me. He's not quite as strong as I am. How did you get this power? Curse you, it doesn't make sense. What part of push-ups and sit-ups and plenty of juice did you not understand? You're just a big baby. Oh dear, and then the real kicker. Vegeta, allow me to achieve my perfect final form and absorb Android 18. Trunks is pleading with Vegeta not to play into it. So be it. Vegeta takes the bait and lets Cell absorb Android 18. No! Well, we're all gonna die. This is gonna go horribly wrong. I am not looking forward to seeing how this goes. Has Vegeta finally done it? Has he doomed the planet Earth because he wanted a better fight? Find out on the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z. Worst Father of the Year.